Welcome to my channel USA Liberty World Coin episode, where we dive deep into the pockets of history and pull out treasures you might not even know you already own. Today, we are going on a journey that combines women's history. First up, let's talk about the coin itself and the incredible story of its birth. The year is 1979. Disco is king. The United States is grappling with an energy crisis, and the government is trying to solve a problem. Dollar bills were out too fast. Their solution was to create a durable, small-sized dollar coin to save money in the long run. They chose a historic subject for the face, SusanBAnthony, a true American hero and a pioneer for women's right to vote. This made her the first real woman to appear on a U.S. circulating coin, which was a monumental moment. The anticipation was huge. The mint struck hundreds of millions of these coins, with the Philadelphia Mint alone producing a staggering 360 million of them in 1979. People lined up to get them, but almost immediately, something went terribly wrong. The coin, which is about the same size and color as a quarter, caused absolute chaos. Imagine trying to pay for a coffee and accidentally handing over 4 quarters, thinking you gave $1. People hated them. They called them the Carter Quarter and refused to use them. The government had a multi-million-dollar flop on its hands, and production was slashed just a year later. Now, here's where the story turns from a public failure into a private gold mine for you. Because the coins were so unpopular, they were produced for only 4 short years, 1979, 1980, 1981, and then a final tiny run in 1999. This short lifespan made them instantly interesting to collectors. But the real magic lies in the tiny details, the mistakes and variations the mint made during that chaotic first year of 1979. And that is exactly what we are here to talk about. When you ask, is it really that valuable? The answer is a resounding yes, but only if you know what to look for. Let's get into the specifics of your coin, the 1979 SusanBAnthonyDollar. And let's put that mint mark to work. The value isn't just in the date. It's in the mint mark and, even more importantly, in the tiny details surrounding it. For example, a standard 1979 P coin from Philadelphia that you might find in your change is worth exactly $1 if it's been used and worn out. If you have one that looks like it just came from the mint in uncirculated condition, it might be worth $2 to $5. But that is pocket change. The big money is in the variations. The first major variation to look for is the 1979 P wide rim or near date variety. On a normal coin, the date is nicely spaced from the edge. On this rare variety, the rim is much wider, pushing the date so close to the edge that it almost looks like an error. This happened only for a very short time at the Philadelphia Mint, and experts believe it is quite scarce. A coin hunter from a major coin company said that out of over 1 million sets they sold, they only found about 1,600 of these wide rim coins. Now, if you find one of these in top condition, graded MS67 by a professional service, its value can absolutely shock you. This brings us to the absolute pinnacle of value for the 1979 Anthony Dollar. While most are worth face value, the perfect storm of rarity and condition creates a monster. The single most valuable 1979 P SusanBAnthony Dollar ever sold wasn't just a wide rim. It was a specimen graded MS67 by a top-tier grading company. This coin, a perfect example of the narrow rim variety in stunning condition, sold at a heritage auction for a record-smashing $15,275. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that most people would spend on a cup of coffee sold for over $15,000. And that is not the only one. Other high-grade coins have sold for $14,000 and nearly $12,000. This proves that the maximum value we can attribute to this coin is a spectacular $15,000 or more, depending on the condition and the specific variety. But the treasures don't stop at the Philadelphia coins. If your coin has an S mint mark, meaning it was made in San Francisco, you might be holding a proof coin. Proofs are special coins with a mirror-like finish made specifically for collectors. Within the 1979 S proofs, there is a hidden gem known as the Type 2 or clear S variety. On the more common type 1 proofs, the S mint mark looks blobby and filled in. On the rare type 2, the S is sharp and clear. If you have a 1979 S-Type 2 proof in perfect PR70 condition, it can be worth over $135. And if you happen to have a 1981 S-Type 2 proof, those are even rarer, and in perfect condition, they can sell for upwards of $270 or more. Now, I need you to look at your coin right now. Forget everything else and focus on these 3 things. First, is it from 1979 with a P mint mark? If so, check the date. Is it incredibly close to the rim? You might have a wide rim. Second, is it a 1979 S proof? Look at the S under a magnifying glass. Is it clear or blobby? A clear S could pay for a nice vacation. And third, look at the overall condition. Is it absolutely flawless, with no scratches or marks? If it looks perfect, it could be the $15,000 coin we just talked about. So, is the 1979 SusanBAnthonyDollar valuable? The answer is a definitive yes, but it is a treasure hunt. It's not valuable in the sense that every single one is worth a fortune. It is valuable because hidden among the millions of common coins that are worth just $1 are the rare needles in the haystack, the wide rims, the Type 2 proofs, and the immaculate high-grade specimens that can fetch thousands. This is the dream that keeps collectors hunting. It is the possibility that a piece of failed history, sitting forgotten in a drawer, could be your ticket to a life-changing windfall. I want you to go and check your coins right now. Look for that 1979 P with the date hugging the rim. Look at those mint marks. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to learn what other hidden treasures might be lurking in your pocket change, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We uncover the secrets of coins, currency, and history, helping you see your spare change in a whole new light. And don't forget to comment below. Do you have any old SusanBAnthony dollars at home? Are you going to go check them right now? Let us know. Thanks for watching and happy hunting.